Burly, we Bizat. We back.
Where your coffee at? I got my coffee. Coffee on deck. Got the coffee on deck. Got the cowboy hat on. You know I'm ready to rock when I put the cowboy hat on. You know it's all business time. Who with me? Smash that like button as you come in the building. It's the Saturday night with Mr. Burly. It's coffee time. Yes, it is. I know my notifications don't go out right. They be trying to hate on the kid, but it's all good. We gonna keep grinding. They can't stop consistency. Because we gonna keep grinding. Smash that like button as you come in the building for me. Help me get this video out, because you know the notifications ain't going out right. Smash the like button. This is some hot coffee right here. This is a steamer. This is real tasty right here. I don't know what blend you sipping on, but I'm sipping on the good blend right here. This is Taster's Choice right here, and the choice is tasty. Yes, indeed.
Drills over sparring.
Yeah, you know I got my stick back. The stick is back on deck. Triangle salute, triangle trade salute to the homie Lord J-Mo. A little late for the coffee for you. I know I can drink coffee like water. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I drink coffee like water. But I also got the stick with me. We about to load the gun. If you ain't got your coffee, make sure you got your stick. Make sure you got the stick on deck. We got a stick on deck right here. We got a full clip. It's a full clip in this gun. We about to get into it. Drills over sparring, man. I've been hearing a lot about this, and I've been wanting to touch on this subject. You know, if I ain't already touched on it in some way in the past, I wanted to touch on it again because I just can't believe. I'm a non-believer. I don't understand. Now, somebody's going to have to break it down to me like an infant on how people feel doing drills is more important than sparring. Sparring, people. We're going to get into it. We're going to let a couple more people come in the building. Shake the stick, twist the tip, bars. Bars. Bars right there. My stick is loaded. Coffee on deck. And you know I got my 7 reasons why some martial artists pick drilling over sparring. Yup. Why some of these martial art men out here pick drilling over sparring, I got my 7 reasons right there. I got 7 reasons why. Just like I gave 7 reasons on the delusional man, I got 7 reasons why some martial artists pick drilling over sparring. Yup. He said, "Oh, that's easy. They don't like getting hit. Come on, man. Don't be exposing my part of my 7 up there. You got one of my, of course, that we know that's the bottom basic of it. It supports the illusion, big illusions. House of mirrors, smoke and mirrors everywhere. They living in smoke and mirrors. Big house of mirrors. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to chew the fat. But we close enough to that time. So put the flame on your stick. Let's put the flame on the stick. We flaming up. Flame up. Flame on. That's how Johnny Storm used to say it. Flame on. Yeah, flame is on. Okay. Oh, I'm ready. You know, all I need is my first pull. Let me get my coffee in my hand. All I need is my first pull, and I'm ready to go. Sip the coffee. Because that is a real good combination there. It's Mary and the caffeine. Mary caffeine. Oh yeah, she's serious business right there. Mary caffeine. So as one of my brothers just put it eloquently, they don't like to get hit. And when we think about teaching anything especially physical, where you're going to have to engage another man, another god, another man with a supercomputer sitting in his skull. We need simulation. What doesn't have simulation? I was told that Call of Duty was simulation for the Army before they released it as a game. I was told that. I don't know the truth behind that. Maybe somebody in the chat can check that out. But I was told that Call of Duty, the game, was a simulation for military men, for men in the Army, especially if they had to go in the battlefield and bust their gun. It was a simulation training. Simulation. Why? Because the brain must be simulated. There's mind, body, spirit. Now, when you look at all three for the use of fighting, spirit is usually your cause. You know, like, what's your cause? What are you fighting for? That's your spirit. The mental part is usually the strategy, strategizing. The body is the conditioning. So you need a strong body to fight because you need to be conditioned to give punishment and take punishment. Because that's right, when you serving punishment, it's punishment happening to you. My shoulder right now is feeling a little tweaky because I was sparring last night. Yeah, we was getting it in. We was getting it in. Now my shoulder feeling a little tweaky. I don't think anybody punched me in my shoulder, but you know, I probably could have overthrew an uppercut in a certain situation, seen them coming in fast, tried to whip it fast, and now there's a little soreness. So there's punishment even with dealing punishment. Break that down for you. Smash that like button. It's punishment and dealing punishment. And that's why the body must be conditioned for fighting. It has to be strong, it has to be durable. You need your stamina. You need to have, be able to lift your own weights, even if you ain't lifting weights. Even if you ain't lifting weights, you have to be able to lift your own weight. Minimum. That's just the minimum. So, mental-wise is the simulation. Now, when you're talking about the mind must be simulated. It must be simulated because it gives the orders to the body. So if the mind can't believe it, the body won't achieve it. So if you're just doing drills with no sparring, you just doing drills, you have not simulated the mind. You've mainly really simulated you've trained the body in this muscle memory type of thing to do this drill over and over. That's the body. You ain't touched the mind with that drill. That drill ain't going to simulate the mind is way too big for that. It's a supercomputer, people. It's a supercomputer operating on super level, a superior level that we can't even understand. It's not going to be simulated by no drill. Might as well do dance. Oh, y'all better stop stealing my stuff. Stop stealing my stuff. It's coming. It's coming. All of that is coming. We got the 7 reasons why most men do drills over sparring. But excuse me, the drills are not touching the mind. They're not giving enough simulation to the mind for your mind to believe you can actually pull that off. James Toney. I don't even think there's any video of James Toney hitting pads. I don't think there's any, I'm gonna get right to you. I don't think there's any video of James Toney hitting pads. You know why? Because James said, I want to hit people. I'm training to hit people while we out here hitting pads and bags. Now, I'm not blasting pads and bags. I hit pads and bags. But even then, when I'm hitting them, I'm not really treating the pad and bag as the real thing. I'm working on technique and turning the punch over. Putting it, tempering the punch. Not every punch has to be the killer. Just touching the bag, boom, pop, working on my pop. pop, 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 pop. I hit the double in bag for accuracy. Head movement, pang, pang, slip, slip, pang, 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 slip, slip, slip. But those are all just for the body to be ready to activate when the mind gives the right thing. That's just ready, that's just the body ready to activate. So you cannot put your place amongst drills. You can't put your faith in drills. You have to hit the sparring. Because in the sparring is going to work on things in your body that you can't get from a drill. Like that chemical reaction called adrenaline. Yeah, adrenaline, baby. Adrenaline to choke you up. Adrenaline to put your technique in the sleeper holes. Say my name. What's up now? That's what adrenaline to do to your technique. So how do you work adrenaline in the drill? No, you got to get that adrenaline hit when you get in there and spar. When you sparring with somebody you don't know. Even sometimes you get adrenaline hit from sparring with your friends, but if you got to up the ante. You know, you got to up the ante. If you sparring with somebody and it's easy work, too easy, that's not what you need. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. I'm talking. When is light sparring, when is heavy for appropriate? See, now that's a good question. Light and hard sparring. I always hear this, like, hard spar. What's going on, Fonzo? Oh, I always hear this hard spar and light spar thing. To me, this really just sparring. Why do I say that? Because sparring goes up its levels by nature. Like, you don't really have to, if you start off on the hard level, by the time the sparring is over, y'all probably done killed yourselves. You always start off touching, bang, bang. Somebody gets touched nice, they amp it up, you amp, it builds by itself. And as far as hard sparring, meaning taking heavy punishment, to me that's not necessary. You can get good shots off without trying to rip your sparring partner's head off. That's just wrong. He's loaning you his body. He's loaning you his temple, and you trying to rearrange his face. When sparring is the classroom, like I said, it's the work on the simulation of the mind. You start working on strategies like, all right, put the jab out there a couple of times. Oh, now I can throw the right hand. After I busy him enough with the jab, I can throw the right hand. You ain't gonna get that in no drill. You ain't gonna get that in no drill. You gotta really spar for that. So, how sparring has been made to be this thing that's just, they just moving around. No, there's a lot of things happening in there. You're learning yourself. You're learning that how to handle that chemical burst, how to handle your stamina, how to take a punch. How to take a punch, baby. Because if you think you're going to be fighting and you ain't going to be hit on the ghost, it's chest. How often a week do you recommend? I say spar as many times as you can. Hey, if you can get 3-4 times in the week or 5 times a week, go for it. Because like I said, it doesn't have to be killer. It's the classroom. That's the classroom. You should be able to leave the sparring match without your nose all twisted now. There are some accidents that can happen in sparring. You can't get around that. Things could still happen. But it's the intent. If I'm throwing a shot and you just moved the wrong way and it went wrong for you, that could have just been the act of sparring. Those things will happen. But those things are small. They're not happening all the time unless you're trying to kill each other in sparring. Unless you're trying to kill each other. You see, I turn the gloves backwards. A lot of people discredit me for turning the gloves backwards. It's like, I'm not trying to kill him to learn the lesson. I'm still throwing the right hand the right way, even with the glove. The hooks, I'm still going by the said technique. But I want my sparring partner to be cool because I'm borrowing his body. And that's something the drill can never give you. That's a learned drill. That's regurgitation. You know how many people go inside study and they don't really study. They just memorize the information and spit it back out, but they haven't soaked in that information. That's what the drill is. Your body just moving off of memory. How that going to help you in the fight when the fight is chaos? A fight is chaos. That's why you need the simulation of sparring, because that's organized chaos. Sparring is organized chaos. The fight, oh, that's real chaos right there, baby. Oh yeah, it's gonna be some chaos. It's gonna be some furniture moving. We're gonna move some furniture. Bring your lunch. We're gonna be at this all day, moving furniture. It's chaos. Organized chaos is sparring, prize fighting. It's organized chaos. When you see a men go into the UFC and into the boxing ring, they are in the sport where it's organized chaos. But you can't organize chaos but so much. It's people dying in the ring. If they could organize it so well, there'd be no dead men. But men pass away in the ring because it's still a fight. And you can't organize chaos but so much. You know, I gotta smoke. I gotta take a puff. You can't organize chaos like that. So, here we go. I got it right here. I got it right here, people. Right here. The 7 reasons why some martial artists choose drills over sparring. Burly 7 reasons right here, baby. I got them right here. Let me sip my coffee. I know y'all ready for these 7. You know how I bring it. There's 7 reasons right here. Okay. 1, drills feel good, but getting punched in the face doesn't. First, that's the first reason right there. That's the first reason of Burly 7 reasons why most men pick drills over sparring. Why? 1, because drills feel good, but getting punched in your face doesn't. Nobody likes a punch in the face. You heard what Mike Tyson said. Everybody got a plan until they get boop-bopped in the face. Then your plan goes out the window. It's time to fight. Reason number 2, it's choreographed play fighting. That's right, I said it. I said it. Who gonna get mad? I said it. Drills are choreographed play fighting. They out there play fighting. They need some Tonka trucks and some little racing cars and maybe a racetrack, because they out there, it's choreographed play fighting. Number 3, the third reason why most men pick drills over sparring, because you can do it for the gram. You can do it for the gram. That's right. Reason number 3, drills look good for the gram. You do a nice drill, put it on the gram. What? Get all types of hits and people leaving comments like you done did something. You can do it for the gram. Reason number 4, you somehow assume that a real opponent knows the drill too. Yep. Number 4, you assume that the opponent that's trying to rip off your head is going to play that little tic-tac-toe game with you. You assume that. That's why you're doing them drills and you ain't sparring enough, because you assume that. Number 5, the 5th reason why they take drills over sparring. Your teacher secretly hates you and he's trying to get you lined up. Yep. Number 5, your teacher secretly hates you and he's trying to get you lined up. He want to get you lined up. He tired of you coming to class. He don't want you coming to class. It's a booby trap. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, ran amok. That's right. Your teacher secretly hates you and he's trying to get you lined up. That's why he got you thinking drills is better than sparring. Yep. Number 6, the 6th reason. If you bring your girl to the gym, you don't have to worry about getting beat up and watch her leave with your sparring opponent. Yep, your partner. Number 6, if you bring your girl to the gym, you don't have to worry about getting beat up and watching her leave with your sparring partner. He gonna go smash them cakes. He gonna go smash her little Debbie cakes. Because you just got beat up right in front of her. You tried to drill, and he boop popped you. Bop. Bop. Your drill didn't work. Now your girl's leaving with him, and he gonna go smash them cakes later on that night. Yup. He gonna smash them cakes like a real Mandingo warrior that put sparring over drill. See, he was sparring. He wasn't drilling. See, now he's smashing your girl cakes. He got her little Debbie cakes all smashed up. He's smashing them things. Yup. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Number 7. Number 7. Here's the 7th one. Reason why they put drills over sparring. Drills without sparring is like watching Pornhub all day, then jacking off, beating your chicken, bopping your bologna, whacking off or whatever you want to call it. That's what you're doing. You're just whacking off. That's it. Drills without sparring is like watching Pornhub all day and then jacking off, beating your chicken, bopping your bologna, whacking off or whatever you want to call it, because that's all you're doing. You're just whacking yourself off. You're just a jerk off. You're jerking yourself off. Yes, you are. Big jerk off. Capital J. Big jerk off. Drills without sparring. Burly 7 reasons. You get them right here. You know, every time I come with something like this, I'm going to have my 7 reasons why I believe they do what they do. And I think my 7 reasons are pretty close, people. I think I done hit the nail right on the head with those dudes that like to put drills over sparring. That's right. Get them likes up. Smash that like button. But bopping your chicken makes you look, I don't know. Ain't a man on the line that can't say he ain't bopped his chicken. Choke the old Willie. You know, but I don't think it make anything longer. If anything, it just messes you up. Just get in the game and go get you something real. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you in jail, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. But if you in these streets, you ain't gotta do none of that. Just get your game up. See, if you sparring, you probably have more game. If you're running around with them drills, you're home bopping your chicken. Ryan said, I'm out, but this was entertaining. Salute, Ryan. That's what we do around here. We just drop in. As always, I want to appreciate everybody in the chat, everybody that's joined me. You know I will be back. It's your boy.